Man, the choreo is so sick in this. In a good way. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm so excited because I'll be checking out with y'all Sweet Juice, Purplekiss's newest and latest song, the music video for an all. Now, it hasn't been too long since I've checked out their worldwide cover off of the 1TheK Originals channel, and I've been super hyped off of that video, including the teaser pictures as well as the intro Save Me performance and the Sweet Juice music video. Keep in mind the first one because there is a second one as well. I didn't want to spoil myself too much, so if you guys haven't seen my worldwide cover reaction, I highly recommend you guys do so. Got some gems out of that as well as some familiar songs that I do enjoy from time to time. Not a whole lot, okay? There's a lot of radio songs that I don't mess with because they're played way too much, to be fair. But staying on track here, brand new era, 5th mini album Cabin Fever. Couldn't find the time to do a highlight medley reaction, so if you guys want to see that in the album review in itself, be sure to let me know, or just not see it at all and just keep it as a surprise. Let me know, let me know. But aside from that, based on the teasers, it seems to be going with something mysterious yet thrilling, horror-like in terms of concept, but I feel like sonically that might play out the same way, of course, based on the teaser that I saw for Sweet Juice, the first one, of course. But aside from that, without further ado, let's just dive into Sweet Juice now. Alright, so brought up here, Sweet Juice by Purplekiss's. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Ooh. Very eerie sounds. Or some Foley work in the mix. Okay, Going enters. Oh, that percussion work. Oh, that string work. Ooh, Chin. Wow. The production is so beautiful, and I feel like it's a focal point in this. Oh, that piano. Oh. Okay, Yuki. What a verse 2 here. Oh. The ire. Man, the choreo is so sick in this. In a good way. This song's very easy to listen to, and there's a lot of like string flourishes and definitely great percussion work. Yet it always gets us on our tippy toes per se, like keeps us curious and engaged. Oh, this bridge. Oh. Do
you want some sweet juice? Yes. Run. Sweet
Oh, what a build up into that. Just that rattling from the percussion work too, and the drip drop moments. This is some guitar work, I feel like. Ooh, okay. There's quite a bit to talk about, I've got to say, quite admittedly. A lot of positives, but then some takeaways, I've got to admit. Let's focus on the positives first before I talk about the takeaways in Sweet Juice here. I would say not only music video wise, but also soundscape wise. But okay, so the positives, first things first, I've got to say, is the production, which I feel like it feels like almost a double-edged sword. Okay, this song requires us to have really good headphones or earbuds, AirPods, whatever you use, to plug them in like right away, right? You can't just have one AirPod or earbud in like the left or right side. You gotta have both in to experience this whole experience pretty much. The production takes you on a whole ride with very subtle not vocal flourishes, but more so, I should say, string flourishes and really strong percussion work with the drip drop moments. It just feels like a, if you can hear that from me, hopefully my mic picked that up, but like those drip drop kind of moments going on that was heavily used, and it's nuanced ever so slightly, right? But I think that's one drawback, is that main focus of the production that is done so well, right? But staying more so on the positives is that it keeps that mysterious feeling going on, and it adds a lot more dramatic effects. So it's just very cohesive with the concept as a whole. And of course, the music video, what's showing in those scenes with that mysterious person and all in the works with the members of Kiss, of course. So without a doubt, I love the concept. I love the production, but what the negative is, of course, the drawback is that you gotta experience as a whole. Like, you gotta not simply have this song on speakers, because you're not going to be able to experience the full-blown experience, right? And added on to that, right, it just seems like they're on the fence of taking it to a whole thrilling kind of manner, and also showcasing their alluring side that they have showed in the past before. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't lean one way or another, and I think that's like holding them back a bit, as well as the production in this song. As much as the production's a 10 out of 10 for me, it doesn't provide, like, there should be I feel like there's a lost opportunity in moments where we could have gotten some sick vocal flourishes before we hit the climax, or just that nearing the ending there, that could have been put as an interlude way earlier in the song. You know what I'm saying? It takes time for us to wait for that climax of a moment to be shocked and all. Comparably, if we go to the past of likes of Nerdy, right, their previous release, it's been a long time since Nerdy. I'm so glad that they came back with Sweet Juice, right, in time, first quarter of the year. But the likes of Nerdy, Zombie, baby, what's in common with those two songs is those songs have a really meaty melody and a strong chorus, most importantly. And if you guys are familiar with the channel, and as a Plory as well, I could say from experience, those songs have performed really well, and that's really due to the chorus and catchy hooks. And that's one thing in K-pop that I loved in K-pop is ever since I got into it is catchy elements in a song. It doesn't necessarily have to be the hooks. It could be a post-chorus. It could be some odd section in the song. And I feel like there's something missing to grab onto, right? And with that being said, I still think it has a lot of longevity. So what would I rate this song so far? I would give it a strong 8. I don't want to give it a 7.5 because I feel like it will grow. I can like foreshadow and predict that this will grow on me over time. Very easy to listen to, and especially I for one love listening to my music with my headphones or earbuds, IEMs as well in the mix when I enjoy my music from my favorite groups and all. Now, additionally added to that, I feel like there's some cool moments in the music video, but the teaser in itself was very misleading in a way where it's like, wow, I wish there was more cool dramatic scenes tied along to dramatic moments and tropes in the production end of things. That would have been added more depth to the song per se. So yeah, I feel like there's a middle of a fence sonically kind of moment for this song, right? They're not leaning one way or the other, whether it's thrilling, whether it's more so alluring, it's smack in the middle, right? And I feel like I really want them to either lean one way or other in a future release or the next comeback straight up, because it just feels like they're in the middle of things. And I could definitely feel, quite admittedly, even though Jian didn't get much parts in the past before when it came down to their title tracks, I could feel her missing presence, unfortunately, upon this song, right? But I just want to move on here, focus on the positives. Let's just dive back into this. And I think there's some points there's some points to highlight, such as the verses, and of course the bridge that was provided to us in this song. So let me just do that now. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm all over the place, but it's hard to put this song into words upon first listen, other than how the production is such a huge focal point in the song and the strongest aspect when it comes to the song as a whole, right? So I love how it kickstarts with Nagoan, this whole receptionist desk thing. As always, like, the choreo is very well thought of. Whoever's working behind the scenes with them, choreographer and stuff, or the team. I guess my main point is every single song that I've been reviewing, that I try my best to review and react to, is that I tend to gravitate towards songs that have a good balance between the concept and the production, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to Purplekiss, what I love about them is heavily concept, and I feel like this leans heavily towards the concept, but the music video doesn't showcase that as well enough, compared with the likes of Nerdy and Zombie, you know what I'm saying? So there's just, I wish there was extra oomph here and there, just one or two moments that would spice it up a bit, right? But all in all, there are some mysterious and thrilling moments that keep us engaged, which I'm thankful for. That piano, Yeah, you hear that drip drop. There's that percussion work and the rattling of the tambourine, I believe, some sort of percussion instrument. That's why I'm saying how the percussion work is done so well. Although I feel like the production is not holding back their vocals, right? Like, we know what they're capable of on the vocal end, and of course rap wise as well when it comes to the rap lines, likes of Yuki. Man, just how that piano glides like up and then it glides down in some moments is so cool. Woo. I love these lines by Yuki. You want it too, the sweet juice. What I noticed too, I feel like Ira is getting good amount of moments in this song, which I do admire a lot, you know? Even like the vocal direction when it comes to this song for all the members, it gives you that enticing, thrilling kind of feel, which is dope. Flourishing of the strings. Very hollowed out, like, drum kit work. With the drip drop percussion work. See what I'm saying? How it glides up, fizzles down, glides up again. It's something to admire a lot when it comes to the production. Now, this was quite the interesting take and approach when it comes to the bridge, and it's different from the previous bridges we've heard from Purple-Kiss, but I like it. It's a nice switch up. Because I think it really builds up to the climax that we've been wanting earlier in the song, like some leak of moments, you know what I'm saying? Like, how should I say this? Like, I wish we got on more so of a roller coaster ride with some tropes earlier on in this song before we got into this, right? Mixed and mastered with that piano. It's more so on the right side and it glides on the left side of their ears. Yeah, this telephone moment. Like, I wish we got, like, something like this
Do you want some sweet juice?
prior to verse 2.
Run, sweet juice.
Yeah, this has to be the killing point. Even the vocal work, right? The layering is so well done. Like from the left to the right side of our ears. The styling is one thing that I forgot to mention about, and of course, ending there of the choreo. Yeah, I feel like I'm less torn apart compared to the first listen and watch of Sweet Juice. So I am correct about longevity wise. Like, I feel like I could still listen to this here and there and possibly on repeat in the future. Very easy to listen to. And that's a key thing, okay? That's one of the trends that happen carrying on from last year into this year especially, is more so subdued tracks, whether it's slightly subdued or as subdued as this. You usually don't get something like this in terms of title track, so you gotta give it to Purple-Kiss to stepping out of their zone to put out something like this. I just really hope in the future they're not like split on the fence of doing one thing or the other, and just direction wise in terms of the music video. Like, I'm not like a music video director and all. I just wish it showcased more so thrilling moments with some tropes added in to the production. And so yeah, very production heavy. I don't think there's heavy lifting done in terms of the vocal work or the production. It's pretty on par with each other, I've got to say. So yeah, it stays at an 8 out of 10. Maybe with a lot more lessons, it'll grow into an 8.5. I think I would say Zombie and Nerdy is still goated for me at the top, and that's completely fine. I think I'll end up enjoying this song more when I watch the live stage performances, because that's usually the case when it comes to some songs that I feel like that will have to grow on me or that I enjoy a lot, either or vice versa. Gotta love performances, and especially Purple-Kiss, knowing that how they're not only great vocal-wise and rap-wise, they truly know how to throw on a performance, and I heavily said that a lot when it comes to their intro tracks. Every single time, their intro performances for each and every era. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Can you sort of relate with me, or did you love this a lot to the point that this is your favorite era? Let me know, I just feel like there was some opportunities that weren't capitalized on, and I feel like they need to go a bit on the back on the drawing board, per se, when it comes to the melody, and of course, I would say hooks. I want a catchy hook, or a hook to grab onto to be even more memorable and impactful, per se, right? Don't get me wrong, you could still have a great subdued song, but with hooks that really catch on you and that are more so meaty, per se. But be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much and just warms my heart connecting with fellow Flories in the comment section down below. And as always, this has been Garrison, and peace.